Hello everyone and welcome back to the Locker Room Podcast. We're here again today, and before I introduce the guests, let me quickly introduce the video idea because we're doing things a bit different this time. The season is now over. It's now official. Man City are the champions of the Premier League, meaning it's only right we do a little overview of how the teams in the Big Six have done after the season is finished. We're going to go one by one, so each video you see will be a different Big Six club and we'll be interviewing a different person based on what club they support. Now today, I felt like it was only right to talk about the team that really pushed City this season. We're on top of the league for 293 days, I believe, 93% of the season. And that club is Arsenal Football Club. Now, to my left, obviously, I have Tunde, the usual, the regular. Tunde, say hello.
Yo.
Nice. Well done, bro. And opposite me, I felt like it was only right to interview the man himself, Mr. Arsenal. The guy who's gone to enough games, the guy who literally lives, breathes Arsenal. This man, his entire mental state is affected by this club. So it's our regular, but it's Mr. Arsenal himself, Mr. Sandeep.
Thank you, man. It's been one hell of a season.
It's been a heck of a season, bro.
I remember we started this podcast. I was on the highest of highs. Man's on the lowest of lows now. But you see, we top of the league already.
Yep.
New season.
Yeah.
Man's now down in the dumps.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, it felt like it was only right to interview him. Obviously, this guy has been, he's literally, like he said, he's been at the highest of highs, lowest of lows. We've seen it all throughout the podcast journey so far as well. So we're going to get straight into it. And we're going to start with, firstly, how do you think the season has went for you guys? Just give us a general summary to start after
Like,
episode.
if I was to rate it the actual season out of 10,
Yes.
like putting everything into perspective, like expectations, how it went, probably have to give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Okay.
I know man was about to say 6, you know.
Like, yeah,
He was about
it wasn't going to go higher, it was only going to go lower, in my opinion.
Okay.
And that's like, okay, like we all said it already, like the expectations at the start of the season, out of top 4, this, that, cool, whatever. Then the season progressed. We were having good times, winning. Like when we lost, we bounced back straight away. But what made it such a low is the way that we crumbled at the end of the season, and watching how we crumbled last season and the same thing. It hurts. That's the main thing. It hurts so much.
We even heard that in his voice just now.
Yeah, man. It hurts to see that. That's why I would give it a 7.5, because I can't, compared to last year to this season, the progress we've made as a team is extraordinary. No one believed that we could do this. The football that we play, I think it's easy top 2 in the country.
Yeah. I'd say so.
Potentially it was top 1 for majority of the thing.
Most of the season, you're the best football club in the world.
Like watching us play brings me so much happiness. Compared
in
the league.
I said in the world by accident.
You said best football in the world.
Country. I said in the country.
No,
bro.
my man said in the world.
There was an argument for the world.
There was an argument for the world at a period of point.
Only clubs that really rivaled them football-wise was Napoli and Barca.
Yeah.
That was it.
It's not the best though.
But you could argue it. They were top 3 and it was very close between
You can
them.
ask anyone in this country that watched club football, you couldn't even say the way that Arsenal play football was just a joy to watch.
No, I can't lie, I was jealous.
So just to pause on that. So you said 7.5. What are you giving that season?
What, Arsenal's?
Yeah, out of 10. Just a quick one.
I'll say 8 out of 10.
Okay, I was teetering towards an 8 as well. I mean, he's going to be a bit more harsh from an outside point of view. The way we see it is,
but see,
roughly
like I've personally thought you guys were going to say like a 9 or a 9.5.
So that's a stretch because you don't win a trophy.
Yeah.
But even if let's say even if we won like an FA Cup or a Carabao Cup,
Even if you won a Carabao Cup, I'll still say the same thing.
Yeah,
it's literally
if they got a trophy, it
no, because
from you.
even regardless of how, of course, Man City won the league.
Yeah.
But what's your points tally?
85.
85.
Yeah. So that's why
That is still a solid season.
In comparison to previous seasons, the winning total for this year isn't as much as normal.
Yeah.
No, I know. No, but regardless of any Premier League season, if you're finishing the league on 85 points,
so you say
it's still a solid season regardless.
You say that, but they were on 50 points halfway through the season.
Yeah, when you apply context to it.
I think it was 49, 50. Yeah.
Yeah, which is what we're doing. We're applying context here. I think it was literally 50 because I remember saying, literally, if you complete that pattern for the second half of the season, you're Centurions.
Yeah, because they had.
I'm pretty sure they
were on course to 100
I'm pretty
points.
sure halfway through the season we had.
You had one loss to Manchester United.
Yeah,
until December.
We had one loss and 2 draws. I'm pretty sure because we drew to Newcastle, drew to Southampton, and lost to United.
And then you lost to Brighton.
Yeah, but I'm talking about for the first half. No, the Brighton was a Carabao Cup
Okay.
in November.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure we own. And then in my head, I'm like, if we replicate this, we have a good chance. But then look deep it. So from the second half of the season, we lost 5 more and drew 4 more.
Yeah. So that's why I couldn't give it a 9. I couldn't give it a 10. Firstly, obviously no trophy.
Yeah.
Secondly, it was the capitulation at the end of the season. Even at the point where you sort of knew you lost it and there was barely any hope left, it was like the lack of fight, the lack of like at least trying to stay in there. It was really uninspiring towards the end, which is, I don't know, it was like a lackluster ending really. It like you could have let it go down to the last day, but you didn't, and that's pretty much.
That's
why I
the
can't give
that's
it
the
above
one
an
thing. Like in my heart of hearts, yeah. Like I went to the game. Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
It was yesterday, yeah. So going to that game, like just do my normal journey. My heart was saying, I wish this game meant something. Like whether even if we were like let's say 1 point behind and we needed them to drop something, like just going into that game knowing that something's on the line, something's there that we can fight for as fans. But there was nothing. And look,
it just felt like a day out after that. innit?
literally, like we scored 2 goals in 3 minutes. Granit Xhaka, cool. I celebrated the goal, but it wasn't like, oh yes, like because the goal meant nothing. We finished second.
That was pretty much our entire season, you know.
But I feel like Arsenal fans are taking the feeling of not fighting for anything anymore away from a very good season.
No, but the thing is, okay, like a season is determined over 38 games, right?
Yeah.
The last, let's say 7-8 games, yeah.
I'll say the last 10.
Okay,
The last 10.
Okay, last 10.
When was the Liverpool game?
That was our
was,
31st game, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, last 7.
Okay, last 7. Okay,
Yeah.
last 7-8. Yeah, that's still 20% of the season.
Yeah.
That's still a large proportion of the season.
And the most important portion of the season
Yeah.
as well.
It's 20% of the games, but that's weighted way more than any part of the season. Everyone says it. The running is what creates the champions.
Yeah.
That's where every team has fumbled against City in the past. The running is where City strengthen up. They tense their muscles and say, this is why we are champions. This is why we can do the free
Okay,
kick.
let me ask you this. Even though it's hypothetical,
Yeah.
would you swap the second half of the season with the first half of the season? Would you still be saying the same thing?
What do you mean?
So as in you had so the results you got in the second half of the season,
Yeah.
you had that in the first half, and it wouldn't really make a difference. It
It wouldn't really matter.
anyways.
It wouldn't really matter.
But would you still
No,
feel
'cause
the
in my-
same way?
No, because in my heart, then I wouldn't have believed in the first place that we could win the league.
So then there you go.
Oh no!
But that's how I'm seeing it. I'm looking at it
No, but
just
the thing is-
overall, and
no,
I'm
but
just
the
like,
thing
the
is-
season's
no,
calm,
no.
bro. Stop stressing.
Because that's why you have to apply context. You have to apply what position we were in and how much
Yeah.
we've.
because
Okay, Tunde, let me tell you
no,
this.
because Arsenal are not ready. They're not there yet.
No, okay, look,
So there's no point.
But we were there. We had the. Okay, let me tell you this, yeah.
Alright, cool.
Let me just say, we were, let's say, West Ham, we drew 2-2.
Yeah.
Let me say we won that game, yeah? That's 2 more points, I think, yeah?
Yeah.
We don't capitulate to Liverpool in the last second. Let's say it's 2-2. Martinelli slips through and we score 3-2. That's we're level on points with City, yeah?
But it didn't happen, bro.
But that's what I'm trying to say to you. So because you said swap the half round, yeah? The belief I had in the 31st match week game, it will be different between the two because we started off so weak. Well, if we started off strong and we carried it on for 31 weeks, yeah, or around 31 weeks, it'll be different to that.
No, but my point is that Arsenal were never. Like, of course, you showed you could have won. You could have won the title.
We were never at the start of the season. Everyone's predictions we won, but throughout the whole season, we started proving everyone wrong, and you saw it. Everyone's opinion started saying, "Oh, can Arsenal actually win this league now? Can they win?"
Because they showed they had the level 2 in it, and to continue the what they were showing before, picking up points. They were showing consistency. They were never dropping off level of football.
And if we did lose a game, we bounced straight back at it.
But what it showed is that it was slightly not a fluke.
No, I know. Anyone that says it's not a fluke, because the only team that the reason why City won the league is because they beat us twice. When you look at the points on the table, if City don't beat us twice and we beat them,
that's not really true.
No.
Because
of course
they could have afforded to lose twice to City though.
No, but that's the thing. The thing is,
lose-
let's say we win the league and City come second, but City beat us twice. Yeah, that puts a negative look on our league win. If you get what I mean.
No, but my point is with Arsenal is that you got to look at it overall. It shows that it's not necessarily a fluke. It's just that this happened way ahead of schedule.
No. Everyone says that. No,
it's true,
it's
bro.
Not that. It's not that.
You could ask anybody in Arsenal.
because
anybody in
No, 'cause
management,
you
they'll be
can't say
like,
that.
nah, we never
Because
saw
I
this
got a
happen.
question. What did
Bro.
Arteta say when he came in? What did he say? Go on.
He's gonna win
Bro,
the
I
Champions
don't
League
know,
and the Premier
bro.
League, right?
He said he's going to win the Champions League and Premier League within the first 3 years. This is his 4th season in charge.
Bro, where did you finish last season?
But okay, forget,
And then where did you finish the 2 seasons before that?
Forget all that because last season.
Why?
Because
You're the guy that wants to apply context.
no, but I'm applying context because look at this season, yeah?
Yeah.
Forget last season. Last season, Man City were firing, Liverpool were firing, Man United were there, Tottenham were there.
Yeah. I was gonna
This
say there
season-
was a drop off this season.
No.
It was literally a 2-horse race, and
This
it was,
is you got to apply. Look at where we were in the league. Look what we had accomplished. Halfway through, yeah,
Yeah.
we had only dropped what 6, 7, 8 points, I think, or something around that.
in the first half of the season.
Yeah,
You didn't drop more
7.
than-
We dropped 7
yeah.
points. 7 points. Yeah, compare that to dropping what we
Oh,
dropped.
bro, you dropped 7 points in the space of 3 games.
Yeah, we dropped. I think we drew
You
4.
dropped 8 points in the
We
space
dropped
of-
around I think 20 plus points
Yeah.
in the second half.
Yeah.
Compare dropping 7 points to 20 points.
Bro,
Yeah.
second half of the season, I don't think they're top. I think they're 4th in the league of
Mm.
amount of points gained. In just the second half of the season
Because
alone.
I understand what you're trying to say. We're not there yet, and that's because I don't know whether it's the mentality. The squad didn't have the energy to go towards the end,
Yeah.
or it simply could be because teams found out Arsenal.
You think so?
Because
I don't know. I don't think it was a thing about being found out.
No, because one thing with Arsenal is we only have really one playing style, and it showed. It
And,
showed.
but-
but it's kind of, it shows also for the players they have as well, because even if you look at the backups within your team, it's like you got Zinchenko, but Tierney can't play this guy's role.
I don't. But
got-
I love Tierney, man. Don't ever sell this guy.
No, but Tierney can't play the way Zinchenko
that-
plays.
that's because-
Tomiyasu
yes,
can't play
yeah.
the way how Ben White
Yeah,
plays.
but you know why? This is what I'm trying to say. This is because we only play one way.
Yes, and that's my whole point.
Yeah, but-
Your team is not there yet.
But the thing is, yeah, I would agree with you if this one style of football had been going on for a couple of seasons now. This is really your first season at proper going at this style
But
of
the thing
football.
is-
Yeah, it shouldn't take one season for you to be found out.
No,
You
but
should
the
have
thing
that
is-
one season token.
No, because the thing is, it's not like this is a new strategy that's been implemented. You've seen City
Yeah,
play.
of-
You've seen other it's not like when you're playing against managers. Okay, Pep invented this kind of. He was the first
Yeah,
person that brought
yeah,
it
of
in.
course.
Jurgen Klopp's doing it with Trent now.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's such a hard thing because you know when managers make formations or
Yeah.
ideas, they also have to think what's ways that they can counteract it.
But the thing is, yeah, what you're saying, I can't fully agree with, because you're saying they found out the way you play, but really, when we changed to play a more football more the way you guys play,
Yeah.
we started winning games.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's because you guys got quality of plays that can allow it.
And also it took Liverpool a bit of time to get to that level as well.
Yeah, but then also you can look at City. Obviously, they have the quality of players, but what I was going
But
to
look at City. City realized that they had to
and of
adjust
course
it.
they adjusted for Haaland. But what I was going to say
No,
is,
and the thing is, that's the thing with Arteta and let's say the Pep or someone, yeah.
Yeah.
Pep and even Klopp. Pep and Klopp were able to change their formations mid-season
Yeah.
and still grind out results.
Yeah.
Arteta wasn't able to do that because you saw it against Liverpool. We switched to a 5 at the back kind of, and
Yeah.
we capitulated.
yeah.
And that's because the squad, yes, they weren't confident playing that formation because they've only played one formation throughout the whole. If you look at our formation throughout the whole season, every single time we started with a 4-3-3.
Yeah,
We
of
didn't change
course.
formation once. So, and you can't. Sometimes you have to play to the opposition. You can't always play to yourself.
Agreed, but like when you look at, let's say, last season when City won the league,
Yeah.
I don't think they changed formation more than two
Okay,
different
and guess
games.
look, you guys took them to the wire. You only lost by 1 point.
Yeah, and in that same season when we took them to the wire, we played 4-3-3 the entire season. We didn't get found out during that season for our formation. We got found out. I feel like saying you got found out is a cop out.
No, but
'Cause what
it's
really
not.
I think
It's not
happened-
found out. But I'm talking about not for being found out by other teams.
Yeah.
I mean, but being found out by like the squad depth, like showing that.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
that makes a bit more sense.
No, but I'm trying
that's-
because what I'm
that's
trying to
all
say
it is
no,
because-
no, I'm trying to say we don't have the players capable to play that formation. We because like
Bro, literally that's what I just said. I say your first 11. I say the 13, 14 players. Which
no,
are,
not 13.
No, it's
It's
literally-
12.
it's
It's 12.
literally
It's 12.
12
It's
or
12.
11.
I'll
It's
say
12.
I'll say
It's our first team plus Trossard. That's it.
Yeah.
what you wouldn't include. I was saying Nketiah and Jesus can do it.
no,
What you
Nketiah-
wouldn't say that?
I mean,
Nketiah-
Nketiah did do
No,
it.
because we saw what Nketiah. We had to kind of adjust the way that the free flowing.
But you were winning games.
Yeah, we were winning the games. Doesn't mean we were winning games confidently.
And even Jorginho's coming.
Jorginho, I can't lie, has been okay.
But
14,
but,
okay, 12,
but
13.
regardless, I'm saying those players are fine. as I said, your backup players,
Yeah.
they can't do it the same.
Yeah, we got found out because we don't have the players to play the system.
But
like
the
we want
thing
to.
is, but my point is that Arteta knew this at the start of the season,
Yeah.
and that's the
Exactly.
reason why I'm saying don't be so harsh on yourself for this season.
No, but the
because
thing is, okay, so who's that
What?
down to? Go on. Okay, what's the reason why we don't have squad depth? Who's it down to? The club, right?
yes,
Yeah.
So, and I got Arteta said that.
but your first team is good enough.
no, it's not. Our first team is.
Bro,
our
your first
team is
team,
good enough.
bro, your
Your
first
first team
team
proved they were good enough.
Bro, your
No,
first team got you how many points?
You know how many times we've actually fielded our first team this season? Our
What?
38 games. You know, our starting 11, guess how many times they played this season?
I'd guess probably like 12 or
Go on.
13.
Nah, a couple man's got injured. I'll probably say like
Because you got to remember,
I'll
Jesus
say
was
like
injured
15.
for so long.
No, 7 times our first team has
Oh,
played.
7?
7. The full. That's I'm talking Ramsdale.
okay, so seven times, yeah.
That's it. That's all.
And then look at the amount of players that have come in,
Jesus.
bro.
So I'm talking Ramsdale, White, Gabriel, Saliba,
Zinchenko.
Zinchenko, Partey, Xhaka, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, Jesus. That was our starting 11.
Yeah, but a lot of that would be interchangeable between Partey and Jorginho.
no,
and then-
no.
Some of that will
no,
be
no,
and then listen-
interchangeable
and then
between
listen-
Trossard
no,
and
no,
Martinelli.
And man said he only has 12. You only has 12 players, bro.
No, we only started them in January. So I'm talking.
Yeah, and then and same
But-
with Trossard and Martinelli as well. Then I'm
But
guessing.
Jorginho only started playing
And
after
he-
Liverpool game.
Yeah, and Jesus was injured for a lot of it as well.
But that's what I'm trying to say. So we only fielded our first 11
Mm.
7 times this season, yeah? So everyone that says, like us, we could have called like Nketiah should be doing better, all this. No, that's not true.
You think so?
No, because deep it, yeah. Arteta knew going into the season, yeah, that because he even said, it didn't surprise me where we are. Like I believe this team is good enough to win the league. But he doesn't believe the squad is good enough to win the league. And whose fault is that? Because it's not like he doesn't have the money to go spend.
But he knew that already. But I'm saying you still spent money. You're still improving the squad, bro. You have to use the term project. Like
Yeah.
it's that simple.
And also, he's just about just this season. He's found out the starting 11 that works
Okay,
very
so
well.
I've got a question for you.
So,
Yeah,
go on.
Brighton, they sacked their manager halfway through the season,
Yeah.
and they're playing probably one of the best footballs in the league right now.
Yes.
He had 0 time pre-season, 0 time to train them lot, and they're playing such good football. So why can't Arteta 4 years in be playing?
yeah, but De Zerbi had a foundation set for him by Potter before
No, he
Potter
didn't.
left. He did.
They
Yeah,
lost.
he did.
No,
and,
he had an idea
and
for your
also
No, but he changed it all.
no,
He
but
didn't
the,
change
and
all
also
of it.
Yes, he has.
He built on
No,
it. He
no,
built on it.
No,
he
he
changed
has.
it all.
No, he has.
He changed it all. And
No, the
look,
style of play which Brighton
he
play
took- he
is
took their
very good. It's
he
different.
took their prime goalie out. He replaced him with
Yeah.
Steele. He changed the whole formation. He playing so Arteta. This is his 3.5 season now. I think 2019 he joined.
Yeah.
So deep it. He's like. So you're trying to say, it's a project. It's this and that. Yeah.
It is a project because
Okay.
he's just found out the starting 11. Now he can start working on the depth. This summer is where he can start working on the depth to find the
But the
people
thing
that
is-
fit the system that he's now proven works.
Because look at the starting 11 you just named
Yeah.
a minute ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many of them have come to your club in the past 2 years?
5.
There you go.
I
So-
think Jesus.
Jesus,
Bro.
Ramsdale,
No.
Zinchenko.
Jesus came. Ramsdale came 3 years ago.
Was it 3 years ago?
Yeah.
In
Ramsdale's been there for a while.
was it the January, innit?
No, he came in September. I mean, like summer.
Okay,
But-
cool. Trossard, Zinchenko.
I don't count Trossard and Jorginho though because
Okay.
they came in Jan.
But
So
no,
when,
but- no, but-
when the party come?
He came before.
No, but Trossard and Jorginho are still included.
No, they're not.
And, no,
Look,
but
you can't include them because, bro, they were January signings because of injuries we got in that season.
no, but my point is that
They want-
you still need to add to the squad. That's what
the
I'm
thing is,
trying to
As
say.
in, these are pieces that he's brought in at a
Yeah.
time.
Jorginho is only here for another year. That's it. He's not there for the project as you guys are
Unless he
saying.
extends-
I'm saying if you give it another 2 seasons, yeah,
I don't want to wait another 2 seasons, bro. I've been waiting long enough.
long
Yeah,
enough.
but for this kind of project, you need patience. It's not gonna
Okay,
come
where were you after 4 years?
after 4 years. We were
Premier League champions and Champions League. You had
No,
been
we were Champions League winners by the 4th year.
exactly.
Yeah.
You're a Premier League final. Like you were down to the last game. You
Yeah.
went to the Champions League final. You won the Champions League.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
so
I saw
where's-
you got Europa in the first Europa League
Yeah,
final in the
Europa League
first
final.
season.
so
as
go
well.
on.
yeah.
So go on.
Yeah, but with our players, my manager's just better than yours. There's not really much I can say on it. Arteta's capable of winning the league. Just
Yeah,
because
but
he hasn't done it
I'm
as
not
fast
giving.
as
I don't
Klopp's
want to
done
give him. But the thing is, I don't want to give him 6-7 years, bro.
And also, just to put a bit of context behind it, Klopp got I don't want to say lucky, yeah, but with the hits of signings he got,
But the thing is, you're acting like Klopp inherited a very good. He inherited a garbage side.
I know. I'm saying the signings he made.
Yes.
They were obviously they're going to be good signings, but they
weren't big money.
They weren't big money, but they ended up being world beaters.
Okay,
that's not going to be what? That's not going to be every project everyone ever gets.
Okay,
you know?
but he built them into world beaters.
Yeah, agreed, and it's why Klopp is a better manager.
Yeah.
But Arteta's shown this season that he's capable of getting a high enough point tally to compete with the Cities and compete with the Liverpools.
I'll bring it back to the running, yeah?
Yeah.
Last year we capitulated badly.
Yes.
This year I believe
this is what I agree with.
So whose fault is this now?
So I would blame it half on Arteta. I also blame it on your players though, because their capitulation was shown on the pitch.
Okay, I got a question though. So last year we compared to the running compared to this team,
yes,
completely different in terms of the quality of players, the style of football. So everything was different, yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't even blame the players because the players are two different sets of players.
Yeah.
So you can't say it's the same player. So so they're two different, and you've got winners in the team. You've got Premier League winners. You've got international cup winners.
Brought in by who?
Brought in by Arteta.
Yes.
So Arteta brought them in to change something. Yeah.
Yes. And he's changed it, and look at what's happened.
We capitulated.
Yeah, you capitulated. Yes.
Yeah.
But look at what happened before you capitulated. Look at the progress that you made.
But everyone.
Look at it this way, yeah?
I can't lie. Everyone was saying this at the until March last season. Everyone was gonna say, "Oh, look at Arsenal. Look how much they've improved. They're gonna get top 4." And guess what? We didn't get top 4 because we capitulated again and again. This year, Arsenal might win the league. But guess what? We capitulated again.
Okay, look at this way, yeah. Last season, you probably saw it as, we capitulated for top 4.
Yeah.
We're not going to get it next season. What do? You came second this season.
Okay.
So this season, you could easily say to someone, we capitulated the Premier League. We're never going to win the Premier League.
Who's
to say you don't improve on it next season?
But City we're never going to get the chance against City again.
Yeah. Agreed. So you know how you asked
City not going to fumble. City not going to fumble the league again and get only 89 points.
You know how you asked them the question about what half the season you prefer. The only reason why I would always take the first half of the season being that good is because it means you're in the driver's seat. Yeah. It means someone's chasing you. You don't have to do the chasing. It's in your hands.
It was in their hands. It's not like 10, 15 years ago when like the winners have such good confidence. Where it's like City, when City are breathing down your neck, you cannot afford to slip up.
The thing is,
and we're not going to get the points gap. Okay, the points gap wasn't as big as everyone was imagining because of the games in hand and all that stuff. Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah,
but when you have at least a 5-point lead, and you lose to City twice in that season, you have no chance of winning that league.
Can I be honest with you?
Because you can never win the league if you can't beat the second place team.
Exactly. At least get a result at your home ground. I'm not asking them to win or even get a draw at Etihad, but you need to at least get a draw at Emirates.
You can't you can't get 0 points out of 6 points available against the second place team and expect to win the league. It's just not possible. And look when the last time we beat City was. Arteta was still a player.
But the thing is, it was possible, bro.
No,
it was possible.
I promise you, that City game, at home, away, FA Cup, we had 0% chance ever in all them games. We got schooled by them, absolutely, and they didn't even play that good.
So where do you want Arsenal to finish next year?
I want us to finish first, of course. That will bring me happiness.
Realistically,
where do you think you'll finish next year?
Realistically, I think we're going to finish second or third again.
Second or third again. Okay.
But that's only like based on if we're gonna make these signings that everyone says we are.
Do you reckon you keep
Because the thing is, someone asked me this question: would I rather keep Partey or Xhaka? And
Partey.
No, I can't lie. I might have to keep Xhaka.
Nah,
but Xhaka's gonna leave anyway.
Yeah.
No, you know why? Because I have a bone to pick with Partey now.
Yeah, I agree. I think we're gonna say the same thing.
I've got a massive bone to pick.
Running on the season when Partey drops form.
No, not even that. I don't care about. This guy has never shown up to a run-in. The last 10 games of the season, this guy is absent.
It's almost as if I said it at the start of the season. It's almost as if I said it at the start of the season.
No, the thing is, this guy is a liability. This guy is a liability. Cool, I don't, like, someone said, like, if we sell him, we're not going to get money because of his injury record now.
Yeah, of course.
But this guy, I've never seen this guy perform in a run-in, and it's annoying me now. It's annoying me because we give him so much props saying, he's what makes us stick. If you're not performing in the running for 2-3 consecutive seasons, get out, man, get out. You can't be the bone of the midfield, the spine of the team, and not be performing.
And the thing is, I personally think when he performs the best, when he performs at his normal level or like his good level, is when Arsenal functions very well because he's a lot. That guy bosses the entire midfield by himself sometimes.
Secondly,
when he's good enough.
where was he in Man City game? injured for the first
Yeah.
one, injured not there
Yeah.
for the absent. He's absent.
Remember when we did the Casemiro versus Party debate, and I said all of these things.
The thing is, yeah, and like the worst thing that's annoying me as well is big games. I don't see him turn up that much, and at home I've probably seen him come maybe once or twice. That's it.
But it looks like Arteta knows this as well. That's why you want to get Caicedo or Rice.
But cool, okay, I don't care if Arteta knows this, yeah. He was our starting DM this season, yeah.
Yeah.
If you know this, get a new one, bro. Knows his injury record.
Bro, he got one.
No, who did he get?
He tried to get one.
Who?
Jorginho.
No, he tried. He in January.
And
is too late.
he tried to get Caicedo, bro.
Too late.
What
Why
do you
not?
mean?
So if he knows this,
So because at the start of the season, he's thinking, Party. He showed,
it. Look,
bro,
let me say,
he
I
showed he could do the job, bro.
let me ask you a question.
Okay, listen. Okay, look. You said he can show the previous seasons. How many times did he get injured? How many times did he miss crucial games?
Bro, he's forever injured.
Yes.
Or
But let me
forever
ask
just
you a
doing other
question.
things, bro.
At the start of the season,
Yeah.
when you were saying your ideal team sheet for Arsenal this
Yeah.
season, was Party not on your ideal team sheet?
Yes,
Yes.
because of who we had available.
Okay, no, but but obviously anyone can
What
say
do,
that though.
what do you mean because of who you had available?
Yeah, but you can't really say, oh,
Okay,
my ideal
but
team.
I
is
never-
something-
but the thing
Explain that.
Because at the start of the season, we had no other midfielder that could play his role.
Yeah.
What the?
But
But
you
and
were
then
happy
and then
with
look
him,
at the
though.
end of the season.
But you
It's
were
the same-
happy.
it's the
you were
same thing
You
now.
were happy with him at the start of the season.
Yes.
Yes, I was happy because he was putting in results on results. So in my head, I'm not thinking he's gonna fall off again, innit? You get me? Because if the whole team's playing well, yeah, I expect you to have like morale.
So how's that Arteta's fault if he randomly falls off halfway through the season?
No, but I'm talking about the injuries thing. Because everyone's saying, oh, he got injured and that's why he's falling off and this.
Yeah.
If that's true, you know that his injury record since he come to Arsenal has
Okay,
been.
so at the start of the season, did you honestly think maybe we need a backup?
Yes,
DM?
I did. Everyone
you
said that.
actually?
Because everyone said, oh, I think Arsenal going to either fall off if they lose Jesus, Saliba, or Partey.
That's probably actually
Everyone said-
right. He's right because
everyone
I remember loads
said-
of Arsenal fans wanted Rice last
No,
summer
but-
as well.
The thing
No,
is,
but it's true.
everyone even said if Partey gets injured, Arsenal fall off. And we were, and we've seen this throughout the whole three previous seasons. If Partey falls off, we got no one to play the role that he plays. And look, you've even seen it now. Jorginho had to go into his thing, and he's been playing right back because he can't handle right now the Premier League where he is right now.
Okay, so speaking of your disappointment in Party, who do you say is like your most disappointed player this season?
Overall,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna include Rob Holding.
Okay, yeah. I don't think.
No, like your
Starting 11.
as in-
your core
no,
players, isn't it?
As in the guy who you had high expectations for, who didn't perform well for you this season, who underperformed compared to the standards you held for them.
Everyone's had their good moments this season.
Yeah,
For me, I would say Jesus.
No.
He is-
Everyone
I would say
says
Jesus,
this.
bro.
Everyone says
he was
still,
immense before the
He's,
injury.
he's still got I think 19 goals and assists in 18 goals and assists in 23 games. Like yes, he's not scored as many goals.
It's just been an injury record
Yeah.
for me.
He's not yet less. He's our main striker, yeah.
No,
But,
but
he's not
personally, I
scored.
thought you
Nah,
would, I
bro.
thought you'd do better.
No, but you can't say I'll give him the benefit of the
I
doubt.
don't think he was going to be good for us.
No, I'm not saying he's bad. I just thought he would be better.
No, but you can't,
understand?
because up to his injury, he was probably the top 7 players in the league at that point. Up until his injury, he was phenomenal. Up until his injury, and a knee injury is going to affect everyone. Like cool, and he's come back, and I believe like he might be better suited on the wing for now, just because as a striker he's not performing as a striker should.
So who do you think?
But the most disappointing.
I think I've got one. Okay,
There's moments that stick with you within the season. Like
for me it's Zinchenko
no. I was gonna,
Yeah.
I think I'll put Partey above Zinchenko.
because it's between those two for me.
And
Because
that's a
Zinchenko-
surprise, because them two are two of the most experienced players in our team.
Zinchenko, my expectations for him were actually really high coming into Arsenal, and he started off really well. But I think the whole concept of Zinchenko was amazing for Arsenal throughout the season is really is very blurred.
The thing is, I feel like it's also with we even say with defenders, it's very easy to spot their mistakes.
Yeah,
And
100%,
we know he's a defensive liability. Pep's even called him out for being a
Yeah.
defensive.
Yeah.
But without him, our team doesn't tick.
I think
That's
it's a case of
it.
him being different
And you know why
recognising
you know
it.
how you show that his team doesn't tick, because when he wasn't playing, we had to use Partey as a right back to
Yeah.
use that inverted
But-
fullback role.
So you know how you said moments stick with you.
Yeah.
The moments
Liverpool.
where, not even just Liverpool. In general, the moments that stuck with me when I've seen your team capitulate were
Most
games
disappointing.
either Zinchenko hasn't played well or Partey hasn't played well. So it's between those two for
Yeah,
me.
it's there because I can't like Martinelli and Saka are up there. Odegaard's up there.
I was gonna say Martinelli's second half of the season. You know how he had like a really good start to the season and he fell off for maybe I think it was like 9 or 10 games. But my expectations for Martinelli are pretty much similar to what he's done this season.
Yeah, the thing is, Martinelli, he has his roof. Like,
Is sky high.
he
Sky high.
like, bro. When I say I'm like, I love this guy,
Yeah.
man. Like when he has the ball, I just get so happy, man. Like he's actually like, he can go to any team in the world.
It's hard to think of a flop of the season for them, you know, because at the end of the day, they have overachieved. They've done way better than what we thought they were going to do. So it's hard to pick out one guy. So you can only really think of like moments of.
Or it's just a backup players like.
No,
Yeah,
I,
like, out of the starting 11.
Like Vieira's.
oh, bro,
like Vieira's
get
a
Vieira out
disappointment.
my club, bro. Technically,
Yeah.
he's not suited for the Premier League, man. He needs to get.
You know what? If we're talking backup players, I'd say Tomiyasu. You know, because last season I thought he was going to start for you guys. I
was
thought
solid.
he was
No, but
really good
but
last
the thing
season.
is, when he
But
come
he's
in-
just been riddled with injuries, isn't it?
No, it's
Tomiyasu.
just like when he's coming, he's done a job. Like it's hard to say Tomiyasu because I wanted to like talk about the starting 11 in it because
Yeah.
as like I think let me see how many games Tomiyasu started. Like,
It's not a lot.
he's only played. He says matches played 31, but really and
A lot of
truly,
them were subs.
really and truly, he's only played 15 minutes worth of 90 minutes. 15 matches worth of 90
Oh, okay,
minutes.
yeah, cool.
So it's not
It's a
extremely
decent
high.
amount. It's a decent.
But deep
sample
it,
size, to be
Fabio
fair.
Vieira's played more.
Has he actually?
Yeah.
More minutes?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm more
I'm not surprised.
I'm playing more matches. That's what I'm saying. So
But Fabio Vieira wasn't really like he wasn't high on my expectation list. I didn't think he was going to be amazing when he came in. I thought he was just going to be a like a backup option for Odegaard.
Mm.
And
so yeah.
But even when he has come in, he hasn't done. He hasn't set the world
But
alight.
if you ask me to talk about a player of the season,
that's what I was going to say. Let's make it a bit more positive because your season has been positive. Like a
like
7
you
out
see,
of 10 is
like
a positive season.
like you see yesterday, like when I was like we obviously stayed towards the end, clapped the players
Yeah.
off. Yeah, still gonna show the love to the
Yeah.
club for what they've done for us this season.
Who's
Yeah,
the one man that stands out in that club for this season? Who's done it for you? It's between two. It's only between two.
I'll put Martinelli up there as well. No, you know, actually, it's between four for me, man. It's
Between
between.
Man's
It's
gonna
obviously Saka, Odegaard.
He's gonna
Yeah.
say Saliba.
No,
man.
Martinelli. I know it's Gabriel Magalhaes.
Yeah.
What, I prefer Gabriel.
Do this? See, okay,
He-
no.
He's
Like everyone's,
overperformed for me.
everyone said like, he's got the bozo gene at the start of the season,
yeah.
but
He stayed so controlled.
from November onwards or October, this guy outperformed Saliba because Saliba dropped off after the World Cup.
Thank you.
When I see Gabriel play, I'm like, this guy has such good potential. Like, when Saliba got injured, he was commanding the back line by himself. Like, he was covering, holding. He
held your defense together.
held it down. So
Yeah,
that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. He deserves so much credit for what he's done
He
for
was
Arsenal.
top 3 centre backs in the league for me at one point.
You think so?
Yeah, at one point. Yeah.
He's only what 24, 25. So he's up there for me as my player of the season because he had.
I wouldn't call him player of the season. I think he overachieved.
No,
more
he's
than
up there.
everyone.
He's up there. He's
As in,
definitely
like,
up there.
He surpassed
Because
my expectations
in my
by
eyes,
crazy
no, in my
amounts.
eyes, yeah, he didn't have a bad game for us. Like after January like that.
Last year, I genuinely didn't think he should start for your club in the future. And
Yeah.
this season, I'm thinking like, bruh, he's one of the first ones on the
man,
team sheet now.
Yeah, I think
But-
it's got to be Starboy, man.
Yeah, for me, it's Bukayo, man. Saka takes it for me.
Like, cool, Odegaard did the thing, but he still went missing in certain matches.
I was gonna say,
and then
Saka in most big games showed up for you. Like.
and when Jesus went missing, that's when we needed someone big, and that's
Yeah.
when Saka stepped up, flexed, like and. He fell off towards the end of the season. Like he hasn't got done things that we wanted him to do.
Yeah.
Scored them goals, assists, whatever. But what this guy has brought to Arsenal, he's 21 years of age.
Mm.
He's our age basically.
Yeah.
A couple days older than some of us here. And what this guy does, like when he gets the ball, the way you used to see him take on defenders, the whole stadium just stands up when he sees everyone's. He's like a.
You
I don't know, you know.
even his goal yesterday.
Yeah.
I know it meant nothing basically, but
It was
that goal
cold.
yesterday, the touch was so quick, bro.
It was a FIFA thing.
Yeah, literally, but it was so quick. It was like
Like when you have someone as precious as Saka on your team, you got to keep. Like he walks into every team in the league.
yeah.
Does he really?
Yes, he
No,
does.
Almost
Does he
every
really?
team in the league.
He walks into
Doesn't
Sterling,
walk
I mean Man City's.
He doesn't walk into our team.
He does. You guys will accommodate Saka. Your guys will.
We'd accommodate him.
Yes.
He doesn't walk in.
He would. You guys will
No.
move Salah up front to put Saka on your team.
Nah, he wouldn't. He wouldn't.
If
No,
you
he
ask,
wouldn't.
if you ask Klopp, would you take Saka right now? He say yes.
He would take him as a backup.
No, he
Salah,
wouldn't.
Yeah,
No, he
would.
wouldn't. No, he
What?
wouldn't.
You would take him as a
So you're
backup.
saying Salah over Saka?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, back there, I think you gotta give it to Starboy, man. Like this guy,
Yeah.
For me,
Bro-
it's Odegaard.
bro has-
For me, it's Odegaard.
bro
still.
has played every single match this season and last season
Yeah.
in the Premier League.
You know how crazy that is.
Bro is
Yeah.
21 years of
Every
age.
single game.
Bro is 21 years of age.
And where did it get your club?
Bro, it's,
With
you're
what?
the-
With what trophies?
this guy's like, oh, stay positive, stay
Yeah,
positive.
exactly.
Like this. Here, Dookie, but what are you
Felt
doing
like
right
he
now?
literally just said that to
What are
Rattle
you
and
doing
it
right now?
worked.
I'm here listening
Bro's-
about Arsenal, bro.
Bro, at your age, bro was smashing teams, bro. What are you doing?
What, me?
You're sitting on the couch talking about him.
Yeah, bro. You're doing the same.
Okay,
What are
I'm
you
giving
talking
him
about?
props, bro. Man's saying I wish I was him, bro.
I'm rating your Norwegian midfielder, bro.
Yeah, and you know what it is? Saka
What?
probably got better GCSEs than us two as well.
Oh, swear down.
Yeah, probably, most likely.
I like the way he's
That's
us
calm,
to you.
Yeah, I don't know about you, innit? To be fair, he probably did.
I ain't got a clue,
He
bro.
sounds like a.
We'll invite
a
him one time and we can ask him. innit?
Yeah. Nah, but yeah, for real, for me, Saka's. It's between him and Odegaard. Like you said, Saka's more of a big game player for me. Odegaard went missing a bit. If you're talking about consistency, I might give it to Odegaard.
Oh, if it's consistency, I'll give it to Gabriel.
Oh yeah. I think to give it to defenders is kind of hard. Like they have to be like extremely good, but
Yeah.
which I think I guess Gabriel has been. Moving on, we're gonna talk about a moment in the season.
Okay.
Now you lot have had a lot of moments. You had a lot of
Fair.
comebacks. You've had a lot of major big wins. Most of your season has been highs. Yeah. We want you to pinpoint one part of your season where you thought this is special, this is spectacular, this is the best thing that's happened to you in your entire
Or
life.
the moment when you said, yes, Arsenal can win it.
No, everyone knows that moment, yeah. But my moment of the season,
It could even be a funny moment this season. It could just be something that you laughed at. You don't remember when Arteta was
oh
was
yeah,
doing
yeah,
that
yeah,
thing
yeah.
to
That was
the
against
ref?
that was against Aston Villa away. We were losing 2-1.
He was moaning about the subs or something. I don't know. He was going like this.
No, because I think the ref will start saying just carry on,
Oh,
or dive,
okay,
or the
yeah,
ball
yeah.
was moving when we took the free kick.
Oh yeah.
And then bro did that impression. yeah. But my moment of the season, man, it's tough because
There's a lot to pick from.
obviously love beating the Scums at home,
Mm-hmm.
love beating the Scums away.
Mm-hmm.
That's always up there as one of the biggest games of the league season. Especially because we smashed them.
Yeah.
Beating Man United at home 3-2, last minute winner. Couldn't believe my eyes when we saw that. It's shutting the United fans
I'm
up.
kind of jealous, you know.
Cause I still didn't believe that goal. Cause with VAR these days, bro, man was shivering, thinking if that's gonna go in.
Look at bro, he's so happy,
Yeah,
man.
I know, bro. Look,
Yeah.
look. 1 second ago he's complaining, shouting, yeah. Now he's
No, 'cause
getting giddy to
I'm
himself, and he's
because
bare
I'm
happy.
bringing back the memories, bro. When I was there,
Yeah,
ecstatic.
the memories Arteta brought you.
Yeah, bro.
But
you
then
see
you got
before Arteta, we're the same.
Brentford. Like everyone's seen the video of Brentford. That went crazy, man. Like I literally cried then.
That's my moment of the season.
Like
the Reece Nelson. Reece
Yeah.
Nelson.
it's probably you can't beat a last minute winner, man. You just
But
can't.
you've got so many.
And even Aston Villa away, that was crazy.
Nketiah as well. When was Nketiah? Nketiah was like 80
Which one?
something minute. Arsenal one. I mean United one.
Yeah, that was 89th
Yeah.
or 90th minute. But you gotta give it to Brentford, man. The scenes. I think mainly it's because of the scenes at the place. We all stayed after the ground for 20 minutes.
And what a goal as well. What
Oh,
a flipping
bro.
goal, bro. Let's not take away from
Yeah,
it
man.
just being a moment. It was a
lie.
goal.
That probably has to top it because like we saw that against. You know what it feels like? We're talking about the Leicester season all over again. The Danny Welbeck last minute
Yeah.
winner.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Reece Nelson goal was crazy because I don't think I've been in a stadium like that with so much optimism about the
I
league.
can't imagine it.
And that just going in, like when I saw the staff running onto the pitch, I
Yeah.
knew something was going on, man. And I think it's that's the
That was belief. That was
belief. It was
Yeah.
pure belief then, because everyone in the stadium was just filled with emotions.
Yeah.
And because that was like March time now. That's like close to the running. Like everyone's thinking,
Yeah.
this could be it. Because if you're losing to Bournemouth, 20th in the league, they just got that new manager. Was it O'Neill?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like everyone's like, oh, you can't be winning the league with that, and then that just goes in off a sub that hasn't even
Yeah.
played. So yeah, I think that's got to be the moment of the season because that's the one moment I actually recorded.
Yeah.
That's the only one.
I mean, think about it, yeah. Like there were so many components that built up that moment. Like it was the last minute winner. It was a half volley. It was Reece Nelson who's barely played any football.
Weak foot.
Literally, it was literally for you. It was a moment where you gave up in the stadium, and then that went in.
Yeah,
Like, there
bro.
were so many components that went into that where I was like, and especially at the time of the season it was in, where everyone was thinking like, because this was around the time where your football became a bit more shaky and you were getting results.
Yeah.
So this was at the time where we were like waiting and we were waiting for Arsenal to finally drop. And this felt like a dagger to us at the time. I remember the
It
pod.
kind of signified
I'm
that
pretty
Arsenal, they're
I'm
getting
pretty
the
sure. I
results.
think that was the match after Everton away, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, this was a moment on the pod when all of us were in agreement that Arsenal were going to do it.
It was
And we were
after Everton. It was after Everton at home.
That was
yeah.
a champions performance.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's from a personal point of view. That's probably like the moment
Yeah.
of the season.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it is what it is at this point. Like
No,
I always have that memory now
Yeah.
of the joy that gave me, and I hope one day I get that joy back. Because yesterday I was like, we were deep in it. Like because we saw like the like everyone after the game, like we were all kind of happy with the team of what they've progressed this season.
Yeah.
And I was like compared to like we were looking at other scores, like the way Man City won the league, like and the fans celebrated like it was nothing. And I'm like, imagine we win, we bring this title to the Emirates, how much it will change the Arsenal fans. Because I was walking around, I got there like 3 hours early, just walking around, and it was just boring. It was dead.
We'll just hear it for years, bro. If Arsenal won the league, bro.
Of course you will.
Okay.
Think about that.
So we spoke about moment of the season, and obviously it included a goal. Is there a specific goal in general where you're like, wow, like that? So your favorite goal of the season, basically.
There's
one that
so
stands out to you.
many.
It could be a screamer. It could be a really good team goal. It could be just one bummy goal. Whatever it may be.
Man was Rob Holding against
Man City.
Man City.
Same. Because that was just funny. That context-wise, that is hilarious.
Yeah, bro.
The amount of guys that were complaining about him, and then for him to score, that is actually jokes.
Worst thing is that there's been so many
He
goals.
scored more goals than Real Madrid at the Etihad.
I'm trying to think. There's been so many goals this season that have just like wowed me. Let me look back at the fixtures.
There are a lot to pick from, and they had a lot of good goals as well. A number of good goals.
Like obviously one of the first ones that come to my mind is Partey against Tottenham. The screamer from outside.
Yes. Yeah.
Like just watching that just go in, like create. Even Martinelli's first goal against at home to Liverpool scored within like a minute something. Odegaard scored a copy, but Odegaard's like more like technically placed the ball kind of thing.
They're not like, he's not smashing it.
Yeah.
He just places it.
He just places it nicely in the corner, man.
Partey's one's nice, because especially the angles they showed it out
Yeah.
after. It's the way like it curls from outside the goal straight into the
You know what
bin,
my
so-
goal of the season is Martinelli's against Aston Villa away. When bro started celebrating before the ball even went into the match.
Oh yeah.
Bro thought I was like, shit, what if he misses this, bro? There's gonna be curtains for him. I can't lie, Fulham away. Fulham away, we'd scored some very, very good goals.
Yeah, okay.
But
we spoke about that. We spoke about pretty much the overview of the season so far. So we're going to talk about what we see going forward. Now, you're in the Champions League. My first question to you for next season is, what are your expectations for the Champions League? What do you reckon
I
Arsenal Football Club can get for you?
already decided, bro. I was talking to my friends. Obviously,
Going out of the group stage, bro.
no, not even that. I'm going to the away games this season, next season, man.
The away game?
Yeah, man. I've decided I want to go on the European tour, man. I've had enough.
Yeah.
Just because I just enjoy following my team around.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. That's all I enjoy.
Okay.
So-
that didn't answer the question, by the way.
But the thing is-
cool story.
Yeah, no, because that's just gonna like. I feel like we're gonna get. I don't think we're gonna get far in the Champions League.
Yeah.
As much as it's a dream, I might already look towards Wembley and that. It's not gonna. I personally don't think we've got the thing to play in the Champions League yet.
Realistically, I think quarterfinals is good enough.
See,
It is.
Quarterfinals would be...
quarterfinals. Okay.
Anything
personally-
semis and after, you
No.
Personally, look, furthest I see us getting is quarterfinals.
it's
Personally,
quarterfinals.
Yeah.
Anything better than that, you're like, raw, like that. They
But
can
the thing
actually win
is-
it, innit?
No. We're not winning.
But in general,
As in,
quarterfinals.
if you make it to the semis, you're like, right, there's a chance now.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
realistically, quarterfinals is.
If we
where
get to the
it ends.
quarterfinals, and it depends who we lose to in the quarter. See, the thing is,
Yeah, it's really hard because obviously
If it's
you
quar-
don't know who you're playing.
because obviously, if it's quarterfinals and
because
it's,
you got to
it's a
think
Real Madrid,
the
Man
last
City,
time
Bayern,
I've seen us in the Champions League, I was getting 5-1, 10-2 on aggregate.
yeah,
I was getting beat. We were getting beaten for fun. So, like, and it's not like Europa League. It's a step up to.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to the Champions League with a blank mind, optimism. Cool, I'm just going to support the club, like whatever it is. Like, I want us to win the thing, obviously. But once we get past the knockout stages, then I'm going to take it game by day and team by team, because it's like Champions League. You can also look at the draw as well. It depends
Yeah,
who you
of
get and
course.
when you get them.
because it is doable as well.
Like, it's not like it's impossible for us to win the Champions League. It's not
Yeah.
impossible because
Out of the big clubs that are in the Champions League next season, who do you reckon you can beat out of them? If there's one
Barcelona.
big club in your head, you reckon you have Barcelona?
yeah,
I think that's a stupid question, you know.
no,
You reckon? I think that's
Bro, they
Okay,
can they could
No.
be any
I'll
team
no,
apart
no,
from
no.
bro,
I'll tell you,
apart from
City-
Man City,
I said
Real
City.
Madrid, and Bayern.
yeah.
No, but put into the context of.
I think we can beat PSG as well.
It's a
Bro,
Champions
any-
League night.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
I feel like
Any-
we can beat PSG
Bro,
as well.
any other team is calm. It's the same way how I look at it as a Chelsea fan.
The
bro.
way I see it, yeah, is
I
City, Real Madrid, Bayern,
That's
Yeah.
it,
and English clubs. Oh, you guys are not even in it.
Yeah, we're not in it.
and that's the rest.
Yeah, City. It's only them. So realistically,
You reckon you beat United on a Champions League night?
over 2 legs?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, over 2
Yeah,
legs.
bro.
Over 2 legs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Okay.
But that like
And you reckon you beat Newcastle in the Champions League now?
yeah, over 2 legs easily,
Listen,
man.
Newcastle,
Over 2
you know,
legs.
that's interesting.
I don't think they beat them over 2 legs.
Yeah,
you
we
know.
will over
I'll
2
be
legs.
So I don't think you do it.
Over 1 leg, it might over 2 legs. I think we got it, man. But that will be a contest.
That is an actual. That's a matchup I really
But-
want to see. You know,
But the names like we
it's
see
very
that-
unlikely to
yeah.
happen, but
So
Oh,
yeah,
I see.
so going to Champions League, my realistic expectation is quarterfinals. Honestly,
yeah.
so but then I need us to win another trophy, man, next season.
But okay, cool. Let me ask you. Yeah, you said you realistically think the furthest you go is the
Quarters.
quarterfinals, but
Yeah.
you can only name me 3 teams that you reckon will beat you.
Yeah, but then
But it's very likely you don't face any of those teams.
no, it's not. But the thing is, you're
It's not,
forgetting.
bro.
You're forgetting like we lost to Sporting Lisbon this year. No one expected us to lose to them. It's like
Yeah, I guess so.
it's our European. It's just like I don't. Again,
You don't believe in the pedigree, innit?
in the knockout games, I just don't see like I've not seen it where someone has stepped up and said,
Yeah.
"Okay, let's go."
You have no reason to have belief in it, innit?
No, because they have nothing. They have nothing
They've
to go
been
with.
proven
innit?
wrong every single time. Yeah,
Like
okay, I
we
hear you,
fumbled
I
it
hear
so
you.
much, so
Yeah.
many times. Like it's not like okay, yeah, we're like odds on to beat these people.
They fumbled it how many times in the Europa League as well, man.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Olympiacos, Lyon, like it's just there. Atletico Madrid, Sporting Lisbon, so it's just there. So, like, I wouldn't say I'm gonna be happy with it,
Yeah.
but it's my expectations to get to the quarterfinal.
Okay, cool. All right. And now, finally, I'm gonna ask you for something. Something we're all gonna jump in on. Yeah. I want one controversial / like hot take for this season.
About
We'll
Arsenal.
yeah, about Arsenal. We're going into next season. So one thing, like it could be a player that you might want out of the club, or it might be I don't know, like a different style of play you want, or a player that you want into the club. Just anything in general. It can be any sort of hot take that you have on mind for Arsenal. I'll put you on the spot here, but this is how we're gonna end it off.
Bench Jesus, I'm giving Joao Felix.
Okay, interesting. I agree with that. As much as I want to I've slandered Joao Felix before.
Even though they're similar to the type of
I
players.
did not expect that.
Yeah, I'll bench Jesus
Yeah.
and give me Joao
To be
Felix.
fair, he's been saying that as well. He has been saying that he wants Joao Felix at the Emirates. I agree with you on that one. To be fair, I think a lot of people won't agree with you because
Yeah.
a lot of especially Arsenal fans now are probably attached to Jesus after the season.
Yeah, like I love the guy. Like
Yeah.
I love what he does, but
Yeah.
he, like it's for me. If we want to compete with City, we can't have their leftovers.
Yeah.
But like as much as they're quality and they're
There's a
great
reason why
players.
they're being let go.
Yeah, like
But you know what's funny though? These are quality players, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're saying you don't want their leftovers,
Okay.
bro. So you're telling me you don't
Listen.
want Joao Cancelo?
no, I
and
don't
Gu-
want him.
no,
I don't want
and
Gundogan. I don't want
Joao
Cancelo or
Cancelo-
Gundogan.
Joao Cancelo should not
Bro.
go
Okay,
anywhere
I said
near
Are you telling me,
I said
bro?
this last.
Are you serious, bro?
I got a question for you. Yeah.
Regardless, Joao
No,
Cancelo
no.
Do you
Cancelo's
know how
better than.
much? You know how much a back line of Joao Cancelo and Zinchenko playing at the same time stinks, bro.
I got a
Not
question.
really.
It
Okay,
does.
okay, listen. Pep Guardiola is one of the greatest managers we've ever seen.
Uh-huh.
Why did he get rid of Cancelo, Zinchenko, and leave himself with no left back? Because he even admitted it after a couple of weeks ago. To play against the top quality wingers in the world, you need defenders on fullbacks that can defend to a flipping good standard. He admitted it. That's why he got rid of them. So listen, and if you want to compete with City, you can't. You got to remember, Zinchenko wasn't their first team player. We took them as a substitute to make him our first team player.
But
Jesus wasn't their starter.
Bro,
We
but
took-
you're telling me Joao Cancelo isn't better than Tierney.
But it's not about being better.
I
It is,
I
bro.
prefer Tierney.
It's about being better.
No, but that's who he's gonna compete with. I don't think
No.
he'll come. I don't think he's gonna come and replace.
But the thing is, I
Zinchenko.
don't.
And it's the same on the right hand side.
I don't want Joao
As-
Cancelo.
ahead of Tomiyasu.
'Cause
Joao Cancelo won't come to
I
Arsenal.
got-
and be on the
he's-
bench.
No, but
he's
he's
gonna-
linked,
he's gonna
bro.
cost 70 million.
Bro,
He's
you
gonna
don't have a
cost 70
choice, bro. You don't have a choice if he's gonna go or not. And it's the same with.
But you're
Gundogan,
telling me
bro.
he's gonna flip and sign for us.
Yeah,
you're
I'm saying
asking- listen,
there's a
you're
possibility,
asking- you're asking
and
me-
you can't go chat to Arteta
No, but
and
you're
say
asking
nah,
me.
don't come, bro.
You just asked me if I want him, so I'm giving you my flipping opinion. If I want him,
Yeah, but I'm saying when he's at the club, I'm saying it's not a bad idea,
bro's
bro.
acting like he's David Ornstein giving me the flipping transfer news.
Yes,
he's
bro.
here.
Yes,
No,
bro.
he's not gonna come to my. Because bro, you're asking me why don't I want these Man City leftovers or Gundogan or bro. You
But
know,
they're still quality players, bro.
I didn't say they're not, but they can't. You can't win the league against City if you're taking their leftovers. Okay, go and tell me. Name me one player that City we can contest with City in any position.
What?
Go on,
Apart from right wing, none.
go on. Tell me one. Tell me a position we can contest.
Oh,
with.
left wing as well.
Jack Grealish has stepped up to a Martinelli's level, man.
Yeah, stepped up so you compete.
Yeah,
compete,
but yeah, you
yeah.
get me. So go on.
Right wing, left wing,
But that's it. Nothing else.
centre back,
No,
one position. Gabriel
no,
Gabriel competes with the others.
no. Not to, like they can do it in the champ. Like
Goalkeeper, I would say.
No.
Ederson stepped up actually second half
Nah,
of
you're
the season.
spitting facts
but-
though.
Go on. Tell me. Go on.
Nah, I just thought about it.
Bro, you
The
can't.
only player is Martinelli.
Ben White.
Because look, I got a question.
Ben
Nah.
White competes as well. Ben
No,
White
no,
does-
not Kyle Walker.
No, he does not.
Not
No,
with
he
Kyle
does.
Walker. No, he
He
doesn't.
does, bro.
No, there's levels,
does,
bro.
no.
No, Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker right now is recent. I know there's levels, but I think everyone's jumped on the Kyle Walker
But you got-
wave because of what's just happened.
No,
yeah?
but you got to remember, Kyle Walker. He didn't start the whole season. You got to remember, they start. Bro,
Yeah.
Kyle Walker's coming to this team. Bro, don't you remember? Pep threw Kyle Walker under the bus
Yeah.
early on the season.
Yeah.
He said he doesn't have the abilities to do what I want to do, and now he's starting every flipping game.
Yes, but I don't see an issue with Ben White at all.
No.
There's no reason
I
to
do,
replace Ben White.
I do. Pace, like he's kind of fast, but he doesn't have.
You don't have the
But
recovery.
defensive-
You don't have the
defensively,
recovery
he's
pace like
very,
Kyle
very
Walker, bro.
stable.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. But there's levels to right backs.
Yeah, of course there's levels to right backs, but he's good enough. He's good enough
Okay,
to be like
so
a
Ben
Premier League
White
winner.
is Ben White on Trent's level.
No.
Okay,
he's a Premier League.
but Kyle Walker
he's
is
a
on
Premier
Trent-
League.
but Kyle
winner
Walker is
level.
on- Listen.
No, go back to that.
He's not Trent's level.
But Kyle Walker is on Trent's level though.
And Kyle
Yes.
Walker,
Exactly.
Kyle Walker's as good as any right back in the world, bro.
So Kyle Walker's on Trent level, and Ben
Okay,
White's on
yeah,
Ben White's on Kyle.
agreed,
So
agreed,
make the logic.
Yeah. When I say competes, I mean like
No.
he's good enough to be a Premier League winner.
But he,
Ben White.
I'm not saying
Bro,
that.
that's the same
But
with all
listen,
of the
I
Arsenal
got a
team,
question
bro.
for you today now to bring it back
Not
to you,
all
Yao.
of them.
We bring Cancelo in. Cancelo or Ake? Ake.
Yeah, I'd say okay.
Depends how.
Now,
trying
I'd
to-
say-
No, depends how you're trying to play, bro.
Stop sitting on the fence. No,
I'm being dead serious, bro.
Left back row, who is better, Ake or Cancelo?
Why is man slapping his hand, bro?
Because bro, you,
I can't lie, he's right. It depends how you
It
want to
depends
play.
how you
no,
trying
it's
to
not.
play, bro.
It's not. But it's not gonna. I'm talking about the
Bro,
left back.
going forward, bro, it's João Cancelo any day, bro.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
it is.
What do you mean,
Going
bro?
forward, you're
Ake-
taking
Bro,
Cancelo over
Bro,
Ake.
don't lie.
Okay, and defensively.
Of course, it's Ake. He's been
Yeah,
centre
but
back for most of his
defensively, you'll
Oh,
career.
probably take Ben White over Trent.
No, but the thing is what I'm trying to say defensively is because Zinchenko going forward is great, but defensively he's a liability. So what's the difference between him and Cancelo?
But that's the
okay,
No, no,
no, but
yeah,
then
yeah.
no, but then
because we are- no, listen,
no, but
wait.
listen to this. At the start of this convo, yeah, where did I say you need more players that can play the way how you want to play?
No, but
João Cancelo can play the same way Zinchenko wants
Okay,
to play,
and the
bro.
thing is-
Imagine you're
no,
playing in
listen,
Champions
listen,
League
I got a
as Zinchenko comes off and you
And
put
you bring
João Cancelo
Cancelo.
left back, bro.
He's spitting.
And you're
No,
telling me
no,
you
no,
want to,
no,
and you're telling me you
No, but
complain about
yes,
this.
The reason I'm complaining is because when you sign players, you need to sign them to as an improvement to what you have. If Zinchenko,
It's still an
You
improvement,
don't
bro.
always need to
no,
sign them
but
as
listen,
improvement.
Bro.
but listen to what I'm trying to say to you. Yeah, Zinchenko and Cancelo have the same flaws. Defensively, they're a liability. Exactly.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So why, when you need to bring a left back, you now want him to have the going forward prowess and also the defensive prowess. Why would you bring in a player that has the same liabilities as a previous guy?
So you both made sense here. He spitted because why would you willingly go for someone who has a liability defensively? It makes sense.
Now let me prove my point even more. That's like us buying a striker again, exactly like Jesus, but and,
Yeah.
he doesn't score goals. The reason why Jesus is not up there as the elite, yeah, is because of his goal output.
So then why do you want to bring in João Felix?
Because João Felix will score goals. I promise you that.
You sure?
Yeah.
Interesting.
In
Bro.
terms of against Jesus, he's a better finisher.
Bro,
Jesus wasted a lot of
Bro,
chances.
João Felix's goal
João
record
Felix has
is
also missed a
it's
lot of chances.
it's abysmal, bro.
Okay, but watch. I promise you, bring him to the
Since
Emirates and he
Benfica,
cooks.
bro.
But that's what I'm trying to say. What you when you bring in a position, you need to make sure that he doesn't have the same liabilities
But
because then
then-
you're just gonna get
But
found
he
out.
does. He
Okay,
literally has the same
so-
liabilities as
So then
Jesus.
let me ask you this question.
That's why I said I don't-
Party he goes through his
Yeah.
little period of the season when he's injured. You bring in Gundogan, bro.
No, that's not the thing. That's not the same. But why am I City getting rid of Gundogan? He's too old, and
I don't think they are getting rid of
No,
him
they
anymore.
want him to
I'm
sign.
pretty sure that-
Yeah, but the thing is,
pretty sure they want to sign
Gundogan
new
can't
contract.
go 38 Premier League games, Champions League game, 90 minutes all the time. We need a player now who can go and do every single game, week in, week out. And we're not getting because the whole reason we need to get a replacement for Partey is because of the injury record. Yeah, you get what I'm
Yeah,
trying to say to you.
yeah.
So if Gundogan cannot replace Partey because they don't play the same role.
I
Number
just
one.
don't think you should dismiss these players, man.
Bro. Why am I gonna sign these? It's like how everyone used to care, Arsenal, Chelsea care home. Yeah. Why would we sign Chelsea's leftovers?
Oh no, I don't blame you for that.
No,
I want you to. I
you've
want you
done it,
to.
And Jorginho's come out well.
Only one. William flopped.
No, they're awful up. They're awful.
Nah,
up.
No,
Jorginho's
Jorginho's
come out.
he's
No,
had
no.
a few good games.
No,
I'm
no,
saying.
no. Jorginho's the only one. Since
No, but you get what I'm trying to say.
Nah,
Yeah,
no.
the others have flopped.
Check
I just wanted to
William,
bring one.
David
But the thing
Luiz.
is, I want to get to Liverpool. I want to win the league. I'm looking at aspirations to win the league. So for us to win the league, we have to get players that are going to compete to the same level as City's players. We can't get players that they want to let go because Pep's a flipping genius. He sees stuff before anyone else sees it. He saw Sterling falling off. And guess what? He got sold, and now look.
I don't think it's that simple.
It is when you're Pep Guardiola, because Pep Guardiola sees things that no one else can see. And after Future, everyone realizes why it happened. Pep explained.
You know, he sounds like such a different man compared to the start of the season.
Yeah, I know, bro.
The same guy that was saying Pep should get sacked if he doesn't win the Champions League or
No,
Premier League. And now he's saying,
the reason I said that is because he's so advanced. This should be so easy for him to win. That's what I'm saying. Like, so he explained the reason why he sold Cancelo. He told the reason why he sold Zinchenko. He told the reason why he sold Jesus. He's been opened. He even told why he doesn't stock Calvin Phillips. This guy is so open and he sees stuff before anyone else sees it. So if you want to compete with him, you have to buy the elite players that can compete with his team.
Yeah.
You can't buy players that he's letting go because he sees stuff in them that they're not going to contest for his team anymore.
Alright, cool. Thanks for hearing that.
very well put.
But-
it was very well put.
My controversial take is that you guys.
You're going to say like he's going to say like one season wonders. You're going to say like one season wonders.
No. I think next season you should start with Balogun and Nketiah as your strike.
This
as
is
your
why this guy,
strikers up top,
this
bro.
go move, man.
What? Why not?
But what to ruin the episode?
Why? I believe in Nketiah, bro.
So go buy him off Arsenal then,
Nah, bro.
bro. He's not Premier League starting worthy.
I think he's 30, bro.
He's got potential, but he cannot play as a number 9. Stop. You can't.
How do you know this?
You can't. Okay, I'm saying.
How do you know this?
Bro, you can't. I'm sorry, yeah. If you want to win the league and you just come second, you want to improve. You
Yeah.
can't put a player that's not even played one Premier League game and has him as your main number 9.
Isn't that exactly what City's just done?
Teams
No,
do
they
that all
haven't,
the time,
because
bro.
Haaland is proven.
What do you
In
mean?
the Premier League?
No, in other countries, in
not
the
in the
Champions
Premier
League, in the German Bundesliga. Bro, Haaland's one of the most proven strikers in the Champions League.
Bro, why do you have to use Man City as an example?
yeah, I know,
bro?
I know.
I'm just saying every team does
Okay,
this, bro.
okay. What team has gone to try contest the Premier League? And I'll give you a good example. Julian Alvarez. Yeah. He's Man City's backup striker. He's better than Balogun.
Yeah.
And you want us to start Balogun as our number 9? Please tell
think
me,
so.
how can we contest with City if you're gonna try to do that?
Bro, you need to
So who do
you
you
need
want?
to use your homegrown
Who do you
players, bro.
Bro, shut up, man. Please, I'm Fam.
Who do you want?
João Felix, I wouldn't mind.
Yes.
See, John Phillips
João
don't even make
Felix.
sense,
João Felix only
bro.
confuses me
It don't
because
make
of
sense, bro.
the point
Ivan
you made.
Toney. Ivan Toney
makes more sense to me than João.
Get-
What, for him to play 4 months of the season,
Bro,
bro?
but the thing is, you can get for 20 million and he can come in January. I don't mind that. Who else would I take as a striker? I don't mind I don't mind trying to put Martinelli as a striker and get another left winger. I would have loved Rafael Leao, but obviously that's not going to happen.
That was my controversial take. Was switching up your system and playing Martinelli up front.
Nah,
Because I think the
nah, on
striker market is a bit
on a serious
But
note, I think you should
my
try
hot
again
take
for.
is go get Kane from Tottenham, bro.
Nah.
Go get Kane.
He won't do it. He won't do it.
Vlahovic.
Nah, man.
Nah.
He's
You
don't think so?
his ship is sailed. He chose Juventus over us. I'm not getting your
I
dirty.
honestly think the way to transform this Arsenal team now is they put Martinelli up front and they look for a new left winger, or they put Trossard on the left and just experiment with that.
The thing is,
give
like,
it a season maybe, but that's the way I see it.
you guys are
forward.
forgetting Liverpool are going to be back next year. And okay, let me just
Right. Go on.
don't say my surname though.
Yeah. You're going.
But yeah, Liverpool going to be back next season. And look at their attack: Nunes, Jota, Salah, Gakpo. Like these men are
Come
not
on.
jokes.
Yeah.
Like, you're trying to
The
say.
veterans in the game.
And bro trying to say, give me Balogun and get Nketiah, bro. You're not trying to win the league next year. I'm trying to win the league, bro. Like big man thing, like
You know what it is? I don't care because it's not even that I don't
You
care.
don't care? Say
No,
that- no, don't care, but he's a football fan.
No, but also I don't care if Arsenal wins the league.
Okay.
It's not gonna happen, and it's a project,
but
bro.
the thing is, see, you're just bringing up all these nonsense. Oh, I don't care this and that. But talking from a real point of view, yeah.
I'm talking on okay. I'm chatting
Because
shit.
bro's
I'm
like,
chatting
oh,
shit.
bro.
I'm saying all the strikers you have are shit. They're not gonna get.
We only have two.
They're not gonna get you anywhere. No, I'm including Balogun as well. I just said that for vibes. You need to buy another striker.
So bro,
You need to buy
bro,
another
whole
striker,
point.
and I think you should get João Cancelo and Gundogan. That's what I think.
Nah,
but not even Gundogan. Probably like Declan Rice or Caicedo.
So your
That's
whole
it.
point about not getting City scraps, I agree with you. Besides Gundogan, I think Gundogan's still got not for a starter, but as depth. Because you said you need people that improve the squad.
The thing is, as depth, that's why I want starting 11. I want to buy starting 11 players, and the players that we currently have.
But most of your starting 11's good enough.
No, bro, no. Partey's not good enough. Xhaka's gonna go. We need replacement, so we need 2 centre
So
mid
that's
right
two.
there. Then we need a backup centre mid.
So
That's free.
backup. So that's not starting 11 anymore.
No, but okay, I'm getting 2 new centre mids. And then I'm
Yeah.
getting a backup because Xhaka's leaving.
Yes.
So that's
so
free.
all you need for the starting 11 is 2 players.
No, you're not finished.
Okay.
We need
That's it,
a
bro.
centre back. I don't know if Saliba's gonna stay.
Saliba will stay.
I think
And there's a bit of controversy still. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Potential left back if one does come up. Then we need a striker. That's 4.
Oh, striker. Yeah. I forgot
2
about
centre
striker.
mids, a left back, and a striker as a first team. That's 4. Then you go to the backup team. Yeah, a
Yeah.
backup right back,
Mhm.
a backup centre back, a backup CDM. That's 3.
Yeah.
A backup.
Your squad depth is
A backup
yeah.
right winger because Saka's got
Yeah.
no one. That's 5. That's 4. And then another backup striker. That's 5.
Another backup striker.
Because we're gonna sell Nketiah.
Yeah.
But you'd still have Jesus.
Yeah, but we still need another one.
So you want a striker, Jesus, and a backup striker.
Yeah, because Jesus can play the right wing role and the left wing role. You get me? It's like trust. So ideally next season, yeah. I want our bench, and we need a goalkeeper as well.
I was gonna say goalkeeper.
So we need. So how about our bench the next season should be a goalkeeper,
yeah.
Tierney,
Yeah.
a Tomiyasu,
Mhm.
new right back,
Yep.
centre mid,
Mhm.
and a striker.
That's a 6 signings.
Interesting. All right, cool, guys. We're gonna wrap this up, yeah. Really quickly before we wrap this up,
Yeah.
one very last thing to do. It's pretty obvious. What place do we reckon Arsenal will finish the next season? Sandeep, you start.
Realistically or aspiration?
Realistically.
I think we're gonna finish second.
Okay, interesting. Is it going to be contending
No,
second,
it's gonna-
or is it
it's-
just going to be a
it's gonna-
second?
Man City are gonna wipe the floor, bro.
Okay, interesting. Tunde?
4th.
Fourth.
Mm.
Okay. Fourth as in scraping top 4 or the
No,
comfortable top 4?
4th with a nice point gaps between 5th.
Okay.
And you?
I actually agree with you. I reckon it'll be a comfortable top 4. I think we'll see a bit of a drop off.
Who's gonna come above us?
I think we'll come above you.
I think it'll be Liverpool.
And
I think it'll be Liverpool.
I think Newcastle will come above.
and
above
either
you.
Newcastle or Manchester United.
I think United will drop off. I think Newcastle, us, City will come above you. I think what we've seen this season is special. I think you'll even improve next season. I just think everyone else is going to take massive leaps forward, and I don't know if they'll be able to keep up.
Yes.
Cool. Well, that's everything. That is everything Arsenal related for today's video. Make sure to check out our links down below.
The guys
I
just
forgot
want
to
they just want
promo.
me seeming sad, man. They just want to see you upset, bro.
Bro, you did this to yourself, man. We were meant to have a happy, positive video, and you started talking about all the negatives about your season.
Because the season's it's ended with such a negative. It's burning.
Yeah,
me.
well, whatever, man.
Yeah.
Listen, I forgot to promo this, but obviously check the links down below for our Insta, TikTok. Make sure you're subscribing, liking the video, commenting down below if you agree with us, disagree with us, who you want to see next, even though you don't really have much of a choice because we're going to bring out who we bring out. Tune in next time.
And
for-
also, we got Twitter as well.
Oh yeah, we got a Twitter now too, so we'll leave that link down below. Make sure everyone follows that. We're gonna be posting all our content on that as well. So all the clips that you see from our Insta, our TikTok, we'll post that on our Twitter. We might give an occasional tweet, ask for opinions, polls, whatever it may be, right? But that's pretty much everything. Tune in next time for the next review of the next Big Six club that we choose. Thank you and
Arsenal,
goodbye.
Arsenal, Arsenal.